everyone, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Agent Gamer. I'm going to be reviewing a tough as hell NES game today. Now, there's a lot of tough as hell NES games out there. Games like Ghosts and Goblins, Contra, and Mega Man will put hair on your chest. However, the game I'm reviewing today is one of my favorites, and as you've already read in this video's title, I'm of course talking about Tecmo's Ninja Gaiden. This game is notorious for being a great but extremely difficult video game. It's also known for being one of the first games with, at the time, visually stunning cutscenes. So let's start off this review by talking about the story. Ryu Hayabusa, a kick-ass ninja, is on a journey to find out who killed his father. Along the way he finds out about the light and shadow statues that, when combined, can summon a 700-year-old demon. Of course we don't want that, so Ryu Hayabusa must save the day. There's also some run-ins with the CIA, and there's a love interest. But you'll have to play the game to find out what happens. So now let's talk about the gameplay. This is an action side-scroller. You take control of Ryu and you must make your way through cities, caves, mountains, jungles, and mysterious dungeons. There's a jump button which not only lets you jump, but allows you to land and jump off of walls. A very handy trick that you will use often. You also have a sword attack, which is just one of the ways you can kill enemies. Another way to kill them is by getting power-ups that are scattered around the levels. You can get the ability to throw ninja stars, a crazy boomerang ninja star, a jumping spinning sword attack, a diagonal throwing fire attack, or a temporary invincible fire shield. At the top of the screen you'll notice that you have a time limit to finish a level. The levels are so quick-paced that you will likely never even have to worry about this. You also have a health bar. Once it's fully depleted, Ryu is no more. If you're lucky enough, you'll find health refillers within the levels. Luckily, your health gets fully restored at the beginning of each stage, and you sure as hell are going to need it. These levels are hard. The first couple levels aren't too bad, but later on, it almost seems unfair. You'll encounter enemies that will continuously respawn. You'll also have enemies that will come out of nowhere, often knocking you right off the stage. And birds? Haha, I fucking hate those goddamn birds! These assholes will be your most hated enemy, trust me. And sometimes if you rush into certain parts of the game, you'll just find yourself overwhelmed with enemies. And let's talk about some of these enemies you'll see in this game. Yeah, you get your typical badass looking bosses, but the standard enemies throughout the levels? Really? Birds and bats? Professional boxers? And who's this? A football player? Why would the NFL be hunting down a ninja? And what the hell is this supposed to be? It looks like a clam with arms and legs. So if you've noticed underneath your health bar, there's another health bar that says enemy. At the end of every level, you'll battle a boss, and this is their health bar. For the most part, outside of the final boss, I personally found all the regular bosses to not be so tough. They'll have a pattern, and it's all about waiting for the right moment to rapidly shake them. That final boss, though? Ugh! My god, this thing is a bitch to fight. Let's just say if you can beat this game, I consider you a video game master. The whole game is crazy difficult. Playing this, my palms get sweaty, my usual happy-go-lucky attitude is turned into a fiery, explosive rage. It's just challenging. It's fun, but challenging. So, let's move on to the visuals. Like I said earlier, the cutscenes are pretty cool. The art style is great, and the little cutscenes really suck you into the story. Without them, Ryu Hayabusa would be just another generic silent 8-bit hero, but it really helps tell the story and gives the game personality. As for the music, they got some pretty catchy beats. They might not be anything you'll find humming to yourself, but they really set the mood for the stage and pump you up. So, is this game any good by today's standards? That depends. I can't stress enough that this game is not for everyone. In fact, I only recommend this to those who like a real challenge, like a yelling at your TV because you keep losing challenge. The platforming aspect of this game is really simple, but kind of like the Mega Man series, it's the unfair respawning enemies that will drive you insane. Like I've already said so many times throughout this review, this game is freaking hard. I'll even admit, I wasn't able to beat the final level and final boss without using save states to my advantage. Even then, I was still having a hard time. So yeah, Ninja Gaiden is fun, but it is not for everyone. If you're up to it, be prepared for some ninja-like gaming skills if you want to beat the game. And that's my review. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you liked the video, give my video a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future retro videos and content. I thank you guys for watching, and until next time,